All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory goes unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations unto the brothers pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. And going into this lesson, I want to be going into reincarnation, okay, and how you really you don't escape punishment, man. All right, cause you do get judged for your sins, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me start off with the book of Sirach. Salaki, 1 second. Sirach chapter 5. And I'm gonna start verse 3. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. So a lot of people, they really don't believe in the Lord, or they don't believe that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, plays a part in the earth. They think that, that the Most High God is just up there in the heavens, minding his own business, all right, and just has nothing to do with what's going on around the earth, man. And that's completely, hey, man, y'all people got it misunderstood, all right? And a lot of people believe that the Lord has nothing to do with what's going on earth because they don't get judged right away when they do something wicked, when they do something that's contrary towards of the scriptures, man. Like, for example, eating abominable food, committing adultery, or worshiping other gods. Okay, so on and so forth, man. All right, people think that when you go off, when you commit sin, which sin is a transgression of the law. The scriptures say that sin is a transgression of the law. So when you transgress the laws, all right, just because nothing happened to you, it does not mean that the Lord is not gonna get you, man. All right, that's why down the line, you get judged in a horrifying way. Okay, because the Lord is, hey, man, the Lord is long suffering, man. It says he will in no wise let thee go. All right, let me grab this. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and 11. And a lot of people say God hates the sin, not the sinner. And that's a whole nother lesson, man. There's so many scriptures that prove that the Lord does indeed hate sinners. All right. Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work. What's an evil work? Sin, transgressions of the law. So it says, because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So again, just because you did something that's contrary to the scriptures, and you don't get judged right away, that's how a lot of you people think, man. Okay, that's how a lot of you people think, man. Hey, but the Lord is still gonna get your ass, man. And I'm gonna say this, even if you live a long, prosperous life, you grow up, you see your kids, nothing goes wrong in your life. All right, you die of old age, so on and so forth. You're good. No, man, because once you die, you go back to the spirit world. All right. And then you come back to the earth to get judged for what you did in your past lives, man. You see that? Let's go ahead and prove that, man. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 14. And I'm going to start at 30. 5 says, "For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared." So when you die, all right, you come back on the earth to receive your judgment, man. Okay, and that's why, a lot of people, that's why a lot of people are born in some, horrifying, terrible ways, man. Like, what's that word? A paraplegic. All right, my bad, Salaki. I don't, remember how to say it correctly. But hey, so, a baby is born without limbs, or comes out with 2 fucking heads and shit, man. Comes out in a wheelchair. It comes out with no facial features, and comes out with no, like, so on and so forth, man. Alright, that's because they're getting judged for what they did in their past lives, man. Alright, don't think that, if God was real, then how come this innocent baby was born this way? No, man. Y'all don't understand the scriptures. Y'all don't understand the Lord. Okay? The Lord purposefully made that baby, that child, to come out that way, to serve their judgment. Alright, and we have actually a case. I'm actually read the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 1 on to the 3rd verse. Just to show you that reincarnation is it's common knowledge in the ancient world, man. Alright. Now I'm gonna read this, and I'm gonna just say this, that, the reason the child, came out blind was to serve a purpose of to so that Yahushua could make a miracle and glorify his Father in heaven, Yahweh. All right, but I'm gonna read this just to show you that it was common knowledge to understand reincarnation itself in the ancient world. All right, this is John chapter 9 and verse 1. "And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin?" Now again, it says right here, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. All right, verse 2, "And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" Yahushua answered, "Neither had this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High Yahweh should be made manifest in him." All right, so this specific reason why he was born blind was so that the miracle could be be glorified through him, so that miracle could be made on him. All right, but again, it was common knowledge in the ancient world of reincarnation, man. All right, let's go back to Sirach chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 5. "Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin to sin, and say not, his mercy is great." And a lot of you people also think that the Lord is just this effeminate, soft, all loving, all caring for everybody. But that's false, man. All right, it says, say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Again, for you people that say God only hates the sin, not the sinner, shit is false, man. It says right here, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. All right, so that's what it is, man. Reincarnation is in the scriptures. And you also get judged from your past lives, man. You also get judged for the sins of your past lives, man. All right, because you've been here before, man. Every single person that is listening to this video right now, Hey, you've been here on this earth before, man, multiple times. Or you're just in a different body. You still have that same spirit. You're the same spirit, same person, so to speak. This is the same spirit, the same soul. But now you're in a new body. All right. So low holiness was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachakodash. Shalom in the Bible ball.